In a quiet town nestled in the Midwest, there lived a simple man named Michael. He had a loving wife, Emily, and 2 beautiful children. Though their life was modest, Michael constantly worried. Would he be able to give his family a better future? No matter how hard he worked, the fear never left him. One day, Michael heard of a renowned spiritual teacher living in the nearby mountains, a man known for bringing peace to even the most troubled hearts. Desperate for answers, Michael made the journey and poured out his worries to the sage. "Sage, your fears," the teacher said, "are nothing but illusions. The world does not stop when one person leaves. Your family will find their way with or without you." Michael was moved but uncertain. Then the sage made a shocking offer. "Sage, leave everything behind. Devote your life to spiritual truth. Let go of your worldly attachments, and peace will find you." Michael hesitated. "But what about Emily and the kids? They need me." "Sage, you underestimate their strength. It is not them who are weak. It is your mind that refuses to let go." These words haunted Michael. The next day, he returned to the teacher's retreat and attended a gathering. As the sage spoke of detachment and inner freedom, Michael made a decision. He would stay. But one thought pierced his heart. How would he tell his family he was leaving them forever? The sage offered a secret way. He taught Michael a breathing technique that could make him appear lifeless, just long enough to vanish from their lives without goodbye. "Sage, use this wisely. They will believe you're gone, and you'll be free." The next morning, Michael took his family to the lake, like always. As they laughed and splashed in the water, he quietly held his breath and sank beneath the surface. Panic followed. His wife screamed. His children cried. Hours passed with no sign of him. They believed he had drowned. Heartbroken, they returned home, trying to find peace. Meanwhile, Michael emerged unnoticed on the other side of the lake and walked away from his past. He spent his days in solitude, learning, meditating. But his heart remained restless. He couldn't bring himself to face her, but he listened. How were they doing? Were they okay? Did they miss him? Weeks later, Emily arrived at the retreat, seeking blessings from the sage. Michael hid his heart pounding. "Sage, my children and I are stronger now. We found our way. Daughter, we mourn the loss of my disciple. How are you managing?" "Emily, no one can replace him, but life must go on." Michael was stunned. They were okay without him. The sage turned to him later and said, "Sage, now you understand. Your absence didn't break them. They rose." But Michael couldn't accept it. Out of pride or pain, he spread a cruel rumor in town. Anyone who bought food from his wife would suffer misfortune. People stopped buying from her, and still, she did not break. She adapted, found new ways to support the family. The children continued school. Laughter returned to their home. Michael watched, defeated. Late one night, he went back. He knocked on the door. "Michael, Emily, it's me. I'm alive. Open the door." A pause. Would never abandon his family. "This is no time for games. My husband died 2 months ago. Whoever you are, please leave." "Michael, no, it's really me. I've been with the sage all this time." "Emily, then you're no longer the man I knew, the man I loved, to where you came from. We've built a life without him, and we'll continue to live it. Go back." Had moved on without him. Michael stood there, frozen, his heart shattered. He had thought himself indispensable. But life, narrator. That night, as he walked away in silence, Michael finally understood what the sage tried to teach him. Life does not stop for anyone. We may believe we are the center of the world, but the truth is life keeps moving forward. Real strength comes not from clinging, but from letting go. And true devotion is not about abandoning those you love, but embracing the truth, even when it hurts, because the world doesn't wait for anyone. Soft outro music, fade, and narrator. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inspirational Hub. Let's keep learning, growing, and letting go together.